Hi, people. Good morning. I don't know why I like looking here. I should be looking at the camera. Anyway, good morning. Thank you for tuning in today. So today I'm going to be talking about one of the most frequent asked questions I get from parents, which is my child ready for a smartphone? Or better still, when is my child ready for a smartphone? I'm going to answer that question. But first of all, I think the question we should be asking is, am I ready as a parent to hand my child a smartphone or a mobile phone? And our children are asking for these phones. I know someone will say, okay, give them an analog phone, but you know what they want. It's a smartphone they're asking for, a smart mobile phone they're asking for. So I want to ask parents today, are you ready to hand your child a smartphone? That should be the question we're asking ourselves. Because when you are giving your child a smartphone, it's like giving your child your car keys and saying, go into the world, go and drive. Do we know the dangers? Do we know what it entails? Do we know that we're exposing them to the world? They can see people in India. I mean, we know all of this. Are we ready for that? I think that should be the questions that we should be asking. Experts have said the best time to give your child a smartphone is 14. But it's different. I mean, this is just their advice. But it is different for different families because we are all in different situations. We're all in different parts of the world. So what works for you might not work for me. So let's put that in consideration. But they said, okay, give your child a phone when they're 14. But you as a parent, you know your child. I like to tell parents, can they follow simple instructions? You know, another thing to look out for is you know when your child is transitioning, like into like full teenagehood. You know when there's a shift. You know when they can handle some kind of things. You know that nobody will be able to tell you that. So if I say give your child a phone at 14, some children are not like fully matured at 14. They cannot handle, like, I mean, I'm just saying that some children are can easily manage those kind of things, while some children cannot. So it depends on you to know when you should give your child a smartphone. But focus on the question. I'm leaving the children out for today and I'm focusing on parents. Are you ready? So things to put in place. So have you been preparing your child for a smartphone? So someone says, I'm not going to give my child a smartphone. My child is 14. I'm not giving but are you preparing the child for when they will eventually get one? Because they will eventually get one at some point. So I like to encourage parents that begin to talk to your children about smartphone usage. You can also do shoulder to shoulder type. So sometimes give them your phone, and let them use it for a while. I did that a lot with my girls. I give them my phone for them to use. I also check what they're using. So I think the answer is for parents to be prepared. Once you're prepared, you are able to handle it. You're able to, get more information. You're able to learn. You're able to put things in place. You're ready for there's digital changes every day all over the world. You're ready to be update to keep yourself updated with all the information that comes out with using a smartphone, all the dangers, all the importance. I mean, most times we always tend to focus on the negatives of the smartphone. There are young children doing great things with their phones. I'm not getting into that. It's left for you to decide. I'm here to also let you know that I have an ebook. The ebook is titled "Is My Child Ready for a Smartphone?" So when you read those things in the ebook, so 10 questions to guide parents, a family guide to using mobile phones, a mom's brilliant smart guideline, for her child, and then a contract. That's another thing, very important. They have to sign a contract. So if your child cannot keep up with little things, like that's what the contract does for you. So you read out these things, they understand these things, they sign to it. That means they are ready to adhere to it. So the contract, if you need it, the link is in my bio. Get yourself one. Start to expose yourself to all this information. You will know when your child is ready for a smartphone. I just dropped another video on my YouTube channel, stating that taking children's smartphone from them as a form of discipline is not the way to go about it. So check out that video. Start to educate yourself and keep yourself updated. So when you give your children the smartphones, they are not they don't they don't outsmart you. And lastly, I'll say delaying the phone is good, but we can't delay the conversations. Frequent open conversations about dangers of positive media management are key in protecting and empowering our lives, our children's life, and our families. If this video has been helpful to you, please share, drop me a comment, like. I'll drop the link for the ebook in the comments, and I'll see you in my next one. I hope I've answered your question. So we're rephrasing the question from, is my child ready for a smartphone, to, am I ready to hand my child a smartphone? Have an amazing day, and I'll see you again soon. Peace.